Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all viewers of this historically brilliant channel. The headphones are coming off for a bit because I have an important message to deliver to you guys right now. It's gonna blow your minds. We have reached 100 subscribers! Yes! Yes, this is my humble YouTube channel, as you're very familiar with it, but, what about the stuff you're not familiar with? What about, say, if we went to the very beginning of my channel, to see where it all began, where it all went horribly wrong, over and over again. It's some of the worst things I've ever seen. You have to walk before you can run. I look like I hobbled on a broken foot. So one foot was fine, I chose to pick that up, and then hop on the broken foot straight into a moving bus. That is how I would describe my content. I loathe it with all my soul, and that's why it's mostly unlisted, so you can't see it anymore. Well, I'm going to dig it up and laugh at my naivety for views. That's what we're going to do today. Okay, so the Bertegue 5 channel begins in a very interesting place. The first few videos of mine are LEGO stop-motion animations. Bit curious, I know. I like LEGO, alright? I did plan on doing some LEGO building videos for the second channel, but usually the issue with trying to build LEGO stuff on my channel is I get a new set, and then I've already built it within the first 15 minutes of having it arrive. I'm just very eager like that. I don't think ahead, I don't go, how much content could I milk out of this thing? No, I just want to put all the bricks in the right spot and have the men drive around in their imaginary cars. Filmed mostly in my living room, that one's in the dining room. This started all back in 2017, by the way. Wait, what? What? I got a dislike on my Dolgor video? Right, let's just show you why.
Why on earth did Gandalf get me to meet him at such a place? Hello, Aragorn. I guess you're wondering why I'm here. Yes. Oh, he's Saruman.
I'm sorry. Oh, you're probably wondering why you're here. Dialogue 101. It's because when I film these, right, I had the stop-motion animated. It was all in an app on my phone. I didn't, like, have any post-production editing or whatever. But all the sound effects, all of the speech, I had to do those all in one take by recording it over the stop-motion that I'd made.
Gandalf, I just inquire as to why you brought me to this ridiculous place. Yes, I understand.
Yes, I understand.
I'll get to that in a minute.
The most amazing fortress you've ever seen. Definitely not the Dolgor Lego set. That's my old couch.
Okay, let's go.
It's one of the most hideous looking things I've ever seen. And the dustiest floor on Earth. We still have that carpet.
There are 3 wizards, sir. They're coming this way.
Come on,
yes! We're all attacking the fortress. Holy shit!
Come on, guys, let's get in. Yeah. Shoot you in the head.
The combat music.
Fight.
One of them apparently shat their whole selves. And that's the necromancer with a Star Wars helmet on.
You will never kill me, I am immortal.
You will never kill me. The hand of God will reappear. So this is the sort of quality we were dealing with. There's like at least 2 others that were very much the same quality. They do get better at some point. Oh no, but Master Joe, who's been with me since the very beginning on this, and everyone else who's seen my shit, you know what's coming. This is the free PC games era. The point where I decided to do some gameplay for my channel. And what's the first game I picked to play? You know, something popular that'll really get the juices flowing. Hill Climb Racing 2. Hill Climb Racing 2. You know, the side-scrolling car adventure game where you go over landscapes? The sequel to that. No one cares about Hill Climb Racing 2. Why did I do this to myself? You can just kind of see immediately. 29 views, 12 views, 14, 8, 8. It drops off immediately. Nobody cares. Thing is, I'd love to say I took the hint and stopped, but I made 6 episodes of this shit. And this was on my old laptop, the fucking shit box, before I had this mighty HP Omen that is covered in dust. My god. Shall we watch one of these? Let's go with fixed mic.
Okay, so back again.
This is fixed.
Immediately after the previous episode.
This is classic me.
I think I fixed.
Random monologues about random shit no one cares about, plus classical music.
That's dealt with.
Oh yes, it's totally fixed. Definitely doesn't sound like you're communicating on a World War II ham radio.
It's called trashy. Is that supposed to be like pun for chassis? Because
I'd like to think my comedy's come miles since these dark days, but if they haven't, do let me know. That actually physically made me hurt inside, knowing that I'm the one who did that.
But I am a veteran. I know this terrain.
I am a veteran. I know this terrain. It's just such pure primordial Bertegue energy. The autism is ripe for the plundering here.
Weird rope bridge, which is suspended.
It's just a log.
Sheer.
Why am I describing the log?
Don't really provide any sort of obstacle.
What are you talking about?
And again.
And again, because this is Hill Climb 2.
The power.
I don't even have the music. There's no engine sounds. It's just classical music.
This looks irritable.
It looks the same.
Yeah, the Super Diesel. It's quite a powerful off-road vehicle.
Shut up! Oh my god, you're talking about how powerful the Super Diesel is as a powerful off-road vehicle whilst you're zipping ahead in a Jeep. So I called this the free PC games era because I didn't just start with Hill Climb Racing 2. Sniper Fury. That's the next one we did, which was a free game about sniping people, and it wasn't too bad. It's just, I didn't have a mouse at the time.
So, started playing a game called Sniper Fury, and I thought I might show it off a bit.
And I've started in the middle of a mission. This is how all the free games look. It's like the classic, you know, it's free, but we're going to bombard you with microtransactions and have the most generic, unfun missions you've ever seen. Now, Master Joe tells me these were quite good, but honestly, I haven't had the stomach to review them.
Let's go to the armory and upgrade it.
Let's
upgrade my weapon.
Let's upgrade my weapon. I will never forget that line.
Weapon's damage. The cost is on us. Consider it an advance.
It's a tutorial, don't have an aneurysm over it.
Let's start taking these guys out of business.
Let's start with all that shit. Oh, also, this is a good point. This is before I edited anything. This is before I knew what video editing was. So nothing is clipped. This is 25 minutes 20 of loading screens, of rambling, of complete and total garbage. Then I get Bandicam involved in the later videos, and it's just this, like, because it's the free version of Bandicam, it's 10 minutes of garbage. With a Bandicam watermark at the top, it ends. I upload the full 10-minute clip, and then, oh, I have to show you this, is Puma Family Simulator, which was a free game that kept popping up in all of my other free games, so I thought naturally I have to play it, which was a terrible idea. Why is this copyright stricken? Look at that. All the way to 10 minutes. No thumbnails, no nothing. Just uploaded a video and hoped for the best. At some point I get a mouse for this too, so you can actually see some, you know, range of motion. Do you want to watch another stop motion? I kind of do, just to take my mind off of the shitstorm we've been seeing so far. What the hell is... What the hell? I made a me cameo. The resemblance is uncanny. Because I liked DC more than Marvel at the time, I had Robin absolutely beat Spider-Man's ass up. And then I make a cameo at the end. Good God, do you want to see Puma Family Simulator? Because this is peak garbage. Oh my God. If you thought anything before that was bad, this is a new low. Look at... No fucking way, what is this? It's my long-ass hair, before I managed to figure out how to take care of it, back in a ponytail, a clean-shaven chin, because I couldn't grow a beard at the time. I look like a fucking me. This is before the dark times. You need to know, before I had the big dark circles under my eyes. This is before I learned how to destroy myself. I've got the PlayStation earpiece. That's right. A little PlayStation earpiece that went in my ear with the microphone that hung off of it, and that was my mic for a short time before I managed to break it by swinging around like a fucking troglodyte like I usually do.
Hello, and welcome to Puma Family Simulator.
Welcome to Puma Family Simulator. Let me just unpick this, right? First thing you get is the largest pop-up you've ever seen for another simulator game made by the same shit studio, probably. Just look at how... Because there's the pop-up itself with new written next to it in kind of like the Steam font, and then there's Play Now in the most disgusting colors I've ever known. You can see my fucking taskbar at the bottom with McAfee. Why is McAfee open? And Microsoft Edge and File Explorer. No wonder I'm not able to run this shit, because the frame rate looks like I'm streaming it to you on Zoom.
And it appears we have some new members of the channel.
No, we don't.
That's extremely beneficial on all sides.
No, it isn't. It's really not. All I've done really is just give myself things to laugh at in the long term, which I guess is kind of a plus, but my god, the formatting of this makes me cry. Bandicam logo, the jarring pop-up that's still in the middle of the screen. This is how I decided to start my video, with the most egg-shaped looking... I don't know if I can bring myself to watch much more of this, but yeah, let's skip to like 20 minutes in. Anything good happening yet? You have no friends yet. Why would I?
We're in
Ooh.
the forest. Pretty sure, is it space to jump? Okay. Is it shit?
Fuck me. We're not watching this. We're not watching this because this is just cursed. It's clearly like a mobile game format that I decided to play on my laptop for no real good reason. You can fuck off, stupid ponytail cunt. Do you want to know what's worse? I made 3 of these. I made 3 of these episodes of that garbage game. Oh, and look, more SCP look. I think I may have just skipped over the PUBG Mobile era. Another PUBG adventure with sound from Bertegue 5.
Hello, faithful viewers.
Faithful viewers. What
Bertegue
faithful
5,
viewers?
Plus it runs pretty well on my phone. So
It doesn't matter how well it runs. Is it edited is what I need to
What the
know.
hell is this music thing?
No, we're not doing this. There's some good PUBG videos, that's not it. This one was alright. What is this? I got my hair cut. I got my... I got my hair cut and decided to wear a shirt that didn't fit.
Hello. It's Bertegue 5.
Is
I'm
it?
back
It looks like Bertegue 0.5.
again, and I'm going to do some PUBG today. But I've noticed that my personality is a little bland, so
Personality wasn't bland, you're just playing garbage with shit technology and wondering what the fuck you're doing with your life.
let's take some non-sponsored cola and
Oh, there it is. There's the stress lines. That's the look of a man who is broken inside. Well, I mean, pretty sure every Windows PC has this. They have like a free video editor. It's the very most essential sort of video editing software. And I used it for this. I used it for gaming, which is not what it's meant for.
Frame rate has been increased.
The frame rate has been increased. The audio quality hasn't, though. Because basically what I did was blast the audio through the loudspeaker as loudly as possible so that the microphone on the phone would pick it up, and then it's pre-mixed and it's genius and it sounds like garbage. Look at this peak gameplay.
It was just a stupid little warehouse in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, but warehouses are full of cool loot.
Of the scenery, this
I think you play it because you physically have no other options.
No,
That's why
I play it because I get to terrorize human beings.
Except I'm not terrorizing any human beings. I'm running through a field for hours, probably physically. Let's see how much more of this is just more running. It's all running. There's actually so little going on. I'm going to summarize pretty quickly what the rest of it was all about. There's a few new mobile games, and then there's a couple other free games. As you can see, we're getting into some dangerous territory here. Look at the timestamps. January 7th, 2020. February 7th, 2020. We are beginning to enter the era that I can only describe as gaming during the COVID years. And just before COVID hits, we have kind of the first of some other things I was experimenting with, like glucose gluttony. This was a food review of American sweets. Let's take a look.
Hello.
Hello!
Here.
There's the short hair again.
Slightly unusual.
I think I had a fade at this point. You eat some food and you say how it is. Only I was not very good at this. In fact, I believe I said virtually nothing on the actual food. There's one good bit where I read the joke on a Laffy Taffy, I think it is.
What type of pick do you take with a surfer? That's a good question. I don't even have the...
Autism does not process all of this.
A surfing. Get out of here.
And there we have it. February 2020. This is when I discovered potentially the biggest step up in terms of quality. We go into live stream territory. Yes, that's right. I did PlayStation live streams at a certain time because the PS4 had a feature that allowed you to live stream gaming directly to a YouTube channel if you had one set up, which at the time I did because it was this. And I was like, I'm doing the gaming thing. I may as well actually do some good gaming. So it started with Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is a... I fucking love this game back in the day.
Oh, God. I don't want none of that.
I don't want none of this either, to be honest. You know, this is the first time I'm playing an actual big proper game that isn't a fucking 2D side-scrolling car game. You know, it's quite good. I'm enjoying myself. There it is, The Rise of Monty Catringer. The second game I decided to play for the channel, which was the second game I was playing at the time, was Fallout 4. I did a lot of Fallout live streams. That was the thing I just kept doing. Star Wars The Force Awakens, but I'm mildly intoxicated and all the red bricks are switched on. But it was putting consistent uploads on the table, which was kind of a thing that I'd never really managed to do before. Well, you can still go watch some of these live streams, but I've privated most of them just because some of them even had edits come out. This was my first attempt at editing after this. Oh, yes.
Greetings from quarantine.
Greetings from quarantine. This was 5 years ago. Let me just break this down for you. Not even full screen. PS4 remote play, because when I got home, my TV got put in the bar in the garden so that they could watch the tennis during the summer, and not, you know, for my games, because I kind of needed it because my PS4 was useless without it. So what I did was I set up a remote play stream to my laptop and then screen recorded that with Bandicam. So it's layers. There's 480p, I think it was, stream quality, with Bandicam's fucking cheap low bitrate recording my fucking face. Oh god. And this is just to play Fallout 4.
What's over all this then? Over all this, yeah, grey English Bertegue.
It hasn't gotten any better.
Don't talk to Dogmeat. He's mine.
I think this was every player's reaction at the
Anyway,
time.
what else is in this landfill site?
We must protect the
Something
good
else,
boy.
right? 3 minutes.
That frame rate is dog shit.
Yeah, so there are advantages and disadvantages to remote.
There are advantages and disadvantages to spending so long talking about garbage. Oh my god, it frustrates me that I kept all of this in. For some reason, I thought you guys liked hearing, because for every, let's say 15 minutes of video, as it says at the bottom there, about 5 minutes of it was me apologizing for not being on YouTube, usually just because I'd either forgotten to make a video or I was too lazy to do it. So apologizing, making up for all the content you're missing out on, whilst making you miss out on more content with my blithering. And then 5 more minutes was usually just me complaining about my setup or explaining how it works. Modern Warfare Warzone. This is when I played Warzone on the channel. Wait,
Warfare?
how did I pull this off? What did I record with this?
Why am I playing this?
How are you
I
playing
figured,
this?
Being as I haven't done PUBG in a very long time.
Was this OBS?
This might as well be the substitute.
I think this is the first time I figured out how to use OBS.
Oh well.
Yes.
I'm going towards the dam.
Yes, this is a good idea. I definitely know what I'm doing. Do I? So I played PUBG Mobile before this point. My experience with FPS shooters was not great.
What?
We're in a house, getting some loot. I did love how this game felt. They made everything feel very, dramatic, you know, when you find a crate and it's big and it's glowing and it's full of treasure.
Yep. What have we got here? Heavy assault rifle.
I know so much about guns at this point. No, I don't. I know fuck all. My experience with guns at this point came from Fallout 4. But you know, this has everything you'd want. It's got a little bit of music.
That's... Ooh-wee. Don't like the sound of that.
And I'm gonna die immediately. No? Angry foreign kids! No! No! Angry foreign kid! Oh, I'm getting cancelled for that one. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh, brother. The least self-conscious individual known to man.
And like toggle responses.
Toggles? Toggle responses? This is the I might as well call this the toggle era.
Every time I want this toggle to work, it just doesn't work.
Which toggle? Toggle would assume you're turning something on and off.
You know, my joystick.
You could have called it a bus for all I care. It would have been wrong anyway.
Toggle's in my head and I can't get it out.
There's toggles in your head?
I told you my toggles were dodgy.
It's not a bloody toggle.
So when I called it the toggle, I am referring, of course, to the analog stick, which I know now is what it's called, but I didn't at the time. I was convinced they were genuinely called toggles, because that is what my mum called them.
So I can probably just go and grab that extra one, right?
Listen for a tip-tap. Is that tip-tap going to kill me because I've not left the same room I just shot someone in? It's gonna sound...
Oh my god!
You blind motherfucker!
You're up next.
Nice! My first gulag fight! Let's go! Considering my experiences in fucking Fallout 4, why... Oh, never mind!
Oh, I won the gulag.
Why am I just completely undermining my ability? I suppose this is when I started on Warzone, so I was in the noob loot pool. I don't think he's... Oh! And dead.
It's I, the guy, with a Bertegue and a 5.
I bet you think you're fucking funny, don't you, you fat little cunt. Fucking get your ass on Amazon, buy yourself a capture card, and for fuck's sake, just record some native footage for once in your life, you fat dressing gown toted neckbeard looking little virgin.
Fire one of those in there. Did he really just bounce off you?
I threw a grenade and it bounced off my friend. Yeah, that was an issue.
Oh no, it's Palpatine.
Yeah.
And I'm dead.
Well, you're just making noises.
Enemies, you plank.
We're losing too many positions.
And I'm stuck behind a wall.
Oh, I love this class, because they have the minigun, but they've got mobility. So you can dish out a lot of damage. Why aren't you taking cover?
Really?
I probably shouldn't be playing this, because I got copyright struck the fuck out of this. Basically, just using Star Wars music in any video of yours will get you copyright flagged. Oh, look, there it is! Pingu and Misk slap the Lego Rozzers with Master Joe. This was good. More rambling and classical music.
Yeah.
So Master Joe recorded this, and I edited it with the worst editor known to man, so it made it look worse.
Hooray! Oh. Ow! What did you do that for?
I didn't mean to!
What did you do that for?
The bloody... If you keep dragging me into it...
This was actually quite good. Me and Joe did a video together for Rocket League. It was a thing we were playing at the time, and we thought, fuck it, let's do some recording together. It's still one of the funniest things I've ever made.
What time is it? It's...
Probably about halfway through, innit?
Cuckoo.
Feels like a halfway point.
The time is not halfway.
And then it's right back into hell. We've got Skyrim. Oh, and then I started to play Half-Life, which is a game I've never finished on the channel, and the videos weren't that good either. Oh my god, getting over it with Binnett Flip-Flop. It took me like long enough to actually try to do this, but I did record this game.
Hello again, and it's me.
Yes, it's you with the short-ass hair all over again. It went long, then short, then long, then short, and now back to long again.
It's me, Bertegue.
That was humour to me, apparently. So getting over it with Bennett Foddy is just to provide some context. You've probably seen enough of it already, but if you haven't, and oh my god, those settings. This was a game that was basically made to annoy you. The whole objective was to play as this fat man in a cauldron with a hammer. This fucking Aussie cunt will narrate you through the whole experience, which is why I turned it off.
You prick!
It's a very frustrating game, especially the fact that I was on my shit laptop.
Oh, you... I always get stuck on the rake. You know what the cursor's doing, you know what you're going to do. That wasn't watching the cursor.
Am I really trying to advise people on how the game works?
Spang-belling bastard wank.
Edits still are not great.
Ooh, you're gonna push the mean button. You're gonna push the angry button if you screw with me, my lad.
Well, that's if we can find the exact frame the angry button's gonna get pressed in.
Just teeter-totter.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
plummet down the hole, mate. You know you want to.
It's tempting to make friendly content. It's gentle. Not earn. Why make something to
There it is, the gentle jazz music and the advising Aussie bellend. And I'm like, he's got a point, while simultaneously going, oh wow, I can't climb this with a fucking hammer.
Most likely you're watching this.
Okay, so we're back for some more of this shit.
That's a good start. Oh, this is it. I got so close to the top. Yeah, that point. Exactly. I'm recording in the shed. Because my mum was done with my screaming. So any of you my age or older will know about the classic board game, Snakes and Ladders. Snakes and Ladders, as a board game, has a caveat to it. The square before the end of the game has a snake which goes all the way back to the beginning. What do you think this does? After maybe 2 to 3 hours of solid climbing, trying to figure out how this terrain works, what do you think that snake does?
As I do, actually getting my hammer to sit flat on top of it.
It's the most dangerous jump ever to be made in this game.
Garbage pan. Ah! Ah!
Yep.
Think I'm stupid enough?
Yes.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, I'm stupid enough to touch the freaking snake.
Yes! Yes, I do. Oh. The pain in those eyes. Oh god, yeah, I guess I started to make thumbnails at some point and they weren't very good. Like, what is this? But pretty soon we will be entering the capture era. The time where I finally decided to invest in a capture card. Oh yes, and the hat! So I forgot to mention about this during the streams section. So every time I played a new game on stream, which would have consisted of any one of these, there was a time where, to select the game I'd be playing, I would get a physical hat. Oh dear. I had this gimmick back in the day, where I'd upload a short video of me selecting a name out of a hat. This hat, in particular. Oh my god, my old chair. This thing destroyed my back. There it is. What the fuck is this? I look like I'm about to sell you oats.
I'm wearing a hat.
Yes.
As many of you know,
I'm wearing a hat.
been uploading any edits recently?
Yes, here it comes with the apologies. Get to the point. Every Wednesday I did streams. Yeah, that's right.
British Standard Time.
British Standard. Is that even a thing?
As I keep telling you, the quality of my commentary is usually on a high standard. I don't mean to inflate my own ego.
No, the commentary sucks. Shut up.
Which brings me
So much ranting, man. So much ranting. So much ranting. Shut. So, if I remember rightly, what I did was I put all of the names in the hat. And then my infinite wisdom decided to put it on my own head. Before we selected. So when I pull it off, the names are all stuck in my head. And then I have to go find them all.
Here we go, see my bowler. It's full of little green name tabs.
It is indeed.
I'm gonna give it a swizzle.
Let's see what the game was. Let's see what the game was from the first hat video. Oh, what is it?
What name is it?
What name is it gonna be?
What name is it gonna be? The quality of my commentary is usually on a high standard. I don't mean to inflate my own ego.
Oh, what is it? What name is it gonna be? Oh, what is it? What name is it gonna be? Oh, what is it?
It's Just Cause 4.
Oh,
Well, I guess that's this Wednesday.
God. I did play Just Cause 4 on stream for that particular reason. And I did this many, many more times. Oh, yeah. There it is. The beginning of the capture era, after we've been through so many great times. The Batman Arkham Asylum series, which is one of the best things I have ever done. We finally made it here. Bertegue has bought some cheap Amazon tech, and let me explain why. So this was... I decided to invest in not just a capture card to record my videos on, finally. You guys know the sort. It's like one of these things. They're very cheap, very easily affordable from Amazon, usually made of like some kind of aluminium frame with a USB A to A port. And it does the job. It records in, well, quote, 4K Ultra HD, up to 60 FPS, and you can use it to record videos no problem. And with that combined,
boys and girls, my name is
I actually...
Bertegue5, and welcome to...
I was about to praise my ingenuity there, and then I see... that. Why am I in a flat cap in a onesie? This is when I first played Darksiders on my channel, a game which I very much like. And it's kind of... this is the closest we get at this point to a modern Bertegue 5 series. What is this? Where did my mic go? I'm using this on my phone because the other one's a USB mic. As you can see in this, the mic is not there. The Hat 2.0, which was really just more of the same. Hat McSplat. The Hat titles really started to become a bit of a channel staple. The Hat Strikes Again. The Hat Wave. It was one of these every fucking week. Emergency Hat. Massive break with more videos, and then I did another one later down the line. We've advanced in time quite quickly here, so we're now into fucking 2023. And on April the 25th, 2023, I get a new laptop, I get a new capture card, I get a new software to edit on. I get the motherload of upgrades. And we sort of enter into the first kind of modern format. And you'll notice that all of these videos are still public because I genuinely think they're starting to get quite good. Everything else has been taken down just because it's either unfinished or sucks.
Welcome back to Sonic Frontiers, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back to Sonic Frontiers. My name's Bertegue5, and 1080p, 60 FPS.
But I've actually upgraded my PC setup.
We've got a smooth frame rate.
A laptop with
I can see! So Sonic Frontiers, that's when things get really good. Sonic Frontiers is a great game, by the way. Lots of open world exploration. My commentary sort of starts to hit new highs. There's still a bit of rambling here and there.
I'd like to find some levels at some point as well.
But the editing's starting to emerge.
There's another thing. There's a puzzle that's locked. I'd like to find
I think I'm still using the same mic, by the way. Still using the same Trust Gaming GXT whatever.
Time trial. Attempting, oh my god, what in the Satan's armpit is this?
Satan's.
This is a very red region of cyberspace.
Oh!
Very industrial, too.
Oh my god. This is when I start to actually enjoy what I'm doing. Let's just check it out, by the way. There it is, upscaled to 4K. Alien Isolation. That game was good. I never finished it, though, which is... I only did 2 episodes on it. I probably should just take the episode tags down, because it's been way too long. This is October 2023. We're now in April of 2024 when I did this. I finally wrap up Sonic Frontiers there, and then I had some big gaps. Yeah, I just sort of burnt myself out by trying to do too much at once. I tried to do like 2 or 3 videos a week. So I'd record one day, edit across the next 2, and I think at this point I was either still studying or I was unemployed. It might have been a mixture of both. Either way, I had way more time on my hands than I really, well, should have, and that's because I didn't have the time. It was borrowed time from other things that, well, had a pretty massive impact in the end. And where does it become consistent? I think it's this. Yes, that's right. It was around this sort of time I decided to start uploading on a weekly basis. So we start February the 7th, January 31st, February 7th, February 14th, February 21st, February 28th, Friday, 12 o'clock, every fucking week. Boom, 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 boom. Episode for episode. until we finally reach the end of it all, April the 11th, and this will probably be coming out on April the 18th. But it's been an epic journey. I've learned a lot of things about editing, about creating videos, about what I actually like, because things started to improve when I watched my videos and I realized how fucking awful they were, and I was like, this sucks! I want to make something better. Sonic games are genuinely good games, so it's nice to play those on the channel, but it will be branching out a little bit more. A lot of you guys have actually probably come just for the Sonic stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if you did, because we really started to see massive peaks in productivity across Sonic Unleashed. That's 62, 108. It dips right back down with the Wolfenstein videos. No one really cares about those. Yeah, and then right back to 196, 147, 219. We're actually outpacing some of my shitty little mini clips I uploaded, because those garnered way more attention than they deserve. 649, 519, and then we have, as currently the video that is doing the best on my channel. This is the best video I have ever made besides the one Fallout clip, and it's Sonic Generations Episode 1 at 996 videos and probably growing. Guys, you have made my fucking year with this. 101 subscribers. These are the videos I've got active right now, and they're things that I'm actually proud of. I'm proud of you guys for sticking with me, watching my stuff, and giving me support in the comments, and liking videos and all that shit. Genuinely just watching it. Seeing the little numbers go up makes me a very happy and proud human being. Well, what I can say is, go watch everything. Tell me what you think, and look forward to more to come, because Bertegue 5 is far from finished. So, on that note, 100 subscribers! Yes! Woo! I have been Bertegue 5, and I will see you in the next episode of whatever the fuck I do next. Signing off!